Hey guys, how you doing? This is Polo Trey, and I'm back at you once again. This is not going to be a very long video. It's kind of like an update video for um, our Eagles fans. Um, got a new coach, Chip Kelly, as you know. Michael Vick has been brought back for another year. We still have our pieces in place. Selleck is still in place. We got Macklin still in place. We got Jackson still in place. Um, it's March of 2013. We're going through free agency right now. The draft is about a month away. Um, I really believe that under this system that Mike Vick will excel. Okay, we have we're not too far off from where we were in 2010, 2011. We're not too far off. We just had two nightmare seasons, and they were nightmares. And it's like you're gonna put them behind. Okay, I've been on YouTube since the Chip Kelly hire, and looking at Chip Kelly's offense, this is okay. So we have some of the skill set players, but now we have to worry about our offensive line. Now on the defensive side, you have questions that are raised. Will we go to a 3-4 scheme? Will Namdi still be here? I think that Namdi's going to get traded for some draft picks. Okay, DRC will still be here, but the biggest thing that we should have brought in to our coaching staff, we should have brought Dawkins in as a secondary coach out of respect. I mean, you got the greatest safety in Eagle history, and you mean to tell me you can't bring him in as a safety? I mean, as a secondary coach? Now, I don't get it. But maybe not now. He might do it next year. You want to see how things go? They might bring Dawkins in next year. Now, if you're asking me for early prediction for wins 2013, 2014, we'll make the playoffs. We may even win the NFC East. Okay. Um, I'm gonna give us. I'm gonna gauge it, depending on how the schedule goes. Okay. Depending on how the schedule goes, it might go anywhere between. If we're gonna make the playoffs, y'all win 9 games or more. So I'm gonna say anywhere, and then you could be at 8-18 and win the play, get into the playoffs, more or less. So if I'm gonna gauge it, 10-6, 11-5, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at because the Redskins are being tougher and they're adding on pieces to that. Okay, the Giants are now 2 years removed from their last Super Bowl win. Okay, the Cowboys are going down. Okay, I have a Cowboy friend, Django. Okay, looking at some of his videos and seeing that Cowboys don't have an offensive line to protect Tony Romo, and then now they're faced with should they pay Tony Romo more money over top of the money that he already got. Um, Sensabaugh and a couple other players on that side are out of here, out of there. I'm not a Cowboy fan, by the way. Period. You see Green, you gotta know about your enemies. You gotta know about your adversaries. You gotta know what the other teams in your division doing, so that way you know how to game plan. But looking at some of Chip Kelly's uh, um, breakdown of tape and stuff, this guy, man, I, I'm saying I give the Eagles 3 years, and when they hired him, when we hired Chip Kelly as our coach, I said, look, I'm giving us 3 years being Super Bowl again with this type of genius. The only team in the NFL right now that's using elements or variants of Chip Kelly's offense is the New England Patriots. And we see what happened with Tom Brady and Belichick last year and went all the way to another AFC championship again. So Again, this is going to be a small video. You probably won't see me until training camp. We might add a piece or two, free agency, but or then again, we might not make too much noise. Okay. We let go of Jenkins. We let go of Patterson on the defensive side. There's a big question on Nnamdi. Okay. I think that, in my opinion, that Nnamdi may be traded, okay, somewhere for draft picks. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm about to get out of here and take care of some things, but that's just Eagle Three's small prediction up until training camp. We're gonna, add pieces to our team. We will, but everything will come together come training camp in July. Now, the only other thing that I see that we may do in the draft, okay, if we do switch over to a 3-4 scheme, Manateo will be an Eagle. I'm going all out there right now. Manateo will be an Eagle. That's what we need. Okay, if you look at some of his stats, if you look at some of Manateo's stats, disregard all that catfish stuff that's been going on. But if you look at all that stuff before the catfish thing, Manateo in an Eagle uniform, we passed on Warren Sapp. We passed on a couple other players that turned out to be very good for their teams. Manateo will be an Eagle. Okay, it makes sense because now you have that pressure in the middle. Okay, now you have more time for Trent Cole to operate. You have more time for Brandon Graham to operate. So again, this is a small video. Manateo will be an Eagle. He'll be drafted the fourth pick. Okay, it's a no-brainer. If he's not selected one through three, and he falls in our lap at pick number 4, Manateo will be a Philadelphia Eagle, guaranteed. That's only if he falls into our lap at number 4. Okay. I made my prediction for 2013 already. I'll see y'all at training camp in July. Okay. So y'all take care and training camp. We'll see what happens. Okay. Talk to y'all later. Eagle 3.